E aí, bora trabalhar? Bora.
Mais uma, menos uma.
Senhor meu Deus, Senhor meu Pai, queremos te dar graça, Senhor, por este momento. Obrigada, Senhor. Obrigada, Senhor, pela vida de cada um que está aqui, Senhor. Sabemos, meu Deus, que foi o Senhor que escolheu a dedo, Senhor, cada um que estivesse aqui, Senhor, junto com o Maurício nessa perca de peso. Senhor, que o Senhor, meu Deus, possa conduzir, Senhor, conduza a vida de cada um que está aqui, Senhor, para que possamos, meu Deus, fazer, Senhor, da melhor forma possível. Senhor, que o Senhor, meu Deus, possa tomar em tuas mãos, Senhor, esse corte de peso, Senhor, entregamos, Senhor, tudo a Ti e te damos graças, Senhor. Te damos graças, Senhor, por mais uma vitória, Senhor, nessa área e que o Senhor, meu Deus, possa conduzir, Senhor, a situação da maneira como o Senhor quisesse. Em nome de Jesus.
Em nome de Jesus. Amém.
Yes.
Fala, galera. Pô, chegou aqui o dia do corte de peso. Vamos tirar o peso. Eu nunca compartilhei dessa experiência, então, pô, pra mim é algo muito novo, assim, compartilhar isso aqui. Eu nunca imaginei que eu iria compartilhar também, que é um momento bem difícil, o corte de peso. É um momento que eu gosto de ficar ali bem privado ali, só eu e a minha equipe. Mas dessa vez eu estou mostrando para vocês, tem sido diferente o campo inteiro, tem sido uma bênção. Deus tem me ajudado a lidar com isso, né, com o meu trabalho de uma maneira mais leve. Então, pô, quero mostrar para vocês aqui alguns momentos aqui do corte de peso, beleza? Vou mostrar o máximo que eu puder aqui. Vamos com tudo. Faltam 3 kg e 900. Normalmente, né, seria 3 quilos, seria 3 quilos só, né? Mas eu me comprometi a bater o peso da categoria, então vamos bater 3 quilos, 70 quilos e 300 aí. Então para isso faltam 2.900, não é isso? Então vamos lá, 2.900, 3.900, vamos embora.
For me, well, like if I'm doing it all in once, like because he's doing it all today, because he's got time in the morning. Sometimes it's early morning start, so you've got to do a bit at night and a bit in the morning, so it's a little bit different. But when I do big cuts, what I like to do, because there's going to be a couple of hours in it, I like to break it up. So in my mindset, I go in, I always tell myself it's going to be hard. Like, I don't try and tell myself it's going to be easy, because it never is. Even when I feel like I'm probably close, I still tell myself I probably need to do the whole set again. I tell myself that just in case I still need to do a kilo and we just didn't sweat as much, because it's very hard sometimes when you're that cooked and you think you're on and you're not, and you mentally have to get yourself to go back in and do it all again. It can get very tough, so I tell myself it's got to be done anyway. If it's not, and usually it isn't, I'm like, yes, you're happy, but always prepare that you need to go that little bit longer than what we would expect anyway. But for me, like, again, because he's doing it all today, he's going to do a session first, like a bit of because he's got energy. He ate well last night as well. Do a bit of pads while he's got energy. Some people will be like, you use a bit of energy to do that, but it's hard to explain. Like, for me, I like to work my energy down, so I might start with pads, then I might go sauna, then I might go to the blanket after that, because I don't want to go just straight to the blanket. Yes, it's less effort, but now I've got to spend 2 hours laying in the same position doing the exactly same thing. So mentally that can get pretty hard. I feel like I like to break things up. Right now he's going to do a session, so he gets to mentally think of hitting the pads and focus on a training session rather than I'm actually cutting weight. And you're able to break it up. You're able to change something in your mind as well. Like mentally keep something changing a little bit rather than the same thing that can just get repetitive and really cook you over time, because it is going to be tough no matter what. It gets uncomfortable. The blanket sometimes can get real hot in certain places. So then when you change sides, you even get a little bit of you changing, like you feel a little bit more comfortable, and even them certain spots that were really hot, they change. So it almost feels like you're cooling yourself down and you're now sort of heating up other spots. It's like, like a steak. You got a steak, you want to sear all the sides, you know what I mean? Let's sear all the sides. Let's not just sear one side for the whole hour. Let's change ourselves mentally and let's cook this thing. Let's cook this bad boy properly.
Pum, Jack.
Okay, yeah.
Pum. Yeah. Não precisa dar pra frente.
You don't have to cut. You don't have to.
Okay, push. Don't say that. Okay. Stay long.
It's just jab. Use your jab.
Papa.
Does he still stay here?
Yeah. Yes, perfect.
He's gonna reset.
No, right, okay. Just
It's
jab.
just the jab.
Jab
Use your
in,
jab.
Só pra cortar o combo, né, mano?
Just for you to cut his combo.
Yeah.
So that he, in his mind.
Come on, bitch, like at least do something, don't just hang on and survive. Try and finish me. You said you'll finish me in one round. You've got the best position, not even trying.
Oi, filho.
Fala, eu te amo. Manda um beijo pro papai.
Oh, with pins, I thought.
Without.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well done.
Eu vou.
Good. Championship weight. Championship
rapaziada.
mentality.
Bati o peso da disputa do cinturão. Se precisar, estamos aí. Valeu. Obrigado, Jesus. Obrigado, Senhor. Muito obrigado. Aleluia.
Roof, yeah.
Maurício Ruffy.
$155.
155, the official weight for Maurício Ruffy.
Falei pra vocês que eu ia bater o peso da categoria pro cinturão. Se precisarem de mim, tô pronto.